I'm in my own camp.
Yeah, Erika Kirk, man, I would. She needs to.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the trouble now. So what she's doing is totally against what Charlie Kirk would have done.
Yeah.
So she got
It's
made
rough
fun
watching.
of. Everybody has seen it. Now everybody's piling. There's a lot of great things with her dancing. I mean, you can find a whole bunch of things of
There's
people.
a lot of
making
good
fun of her.
AI.
A lot of good
generated
AI.
stuff.
There's also good people that are like comedians that are dressing up like her with her black hat
And her eyes.
her crazy eyes, and
Staring directly in the camera.
Yeah, yeah. So and she squints and she looks all mad. Like it comes off so performative, and it does not seem sincere. And I said from the very beginning she was not the right choice.
You did. I tried to have a benefit of doubt for her, but at this point, it's like I can't give her any benefit of any doubt.
She's never ran a company. This is a $100 million revenue company, and with a lot of people doing a lot of things, a lot of political pollings and the podcast, and they're selling products. And what does she know about it? If I die, I don't expect my company to hire you in my spot, and I wouldn't expect the same thing with
I would hate that.
with Turning Point.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was just a emotional move that they thought it was going to look good.
Yeah,
and
because people were missing Charlie. People.
Yeah. Well, one
people
of the
were hurt by
problems
that.
with Turning Point is it's ran by a bunch of young people. If you're 40, you're old.
You're old in that company.
You're old in that company.
Yeah.
And when you don't have the wisdom of someone, I was on a call once with a group that I kind of invested with, and they were thinking about removing the CEO. And one of the guys had said, when you remove the CEO, the chances are that company will fail when it's because of a negative thing. Like obviously CEOs retire and that's different.
Yeah.
But when you remove the CEO, the vision of the person, and you try to change a whole bunch of things around. So right now, my point is they're a little bit stuck with her. If they remove her,
it's gonna look bad.
Gonna look bad. People are everybody's gonna say Turning Point's going down. Nobody knows what they're doing now. So they've chosen this. They picked the horse that they're betting on. And right now, the best thing that I think they can do is probably keep her in, unfortunately, but shut her up. You're behind the scenes. You can learn the business. You can be part of the decision making, but she is the wrong face for that business. Yeah. She's not good, on the camera. She
doesn't come off genuine.
Doesn't come off genuine. She comes off dramatic.
Especially when Charlie was so genuine. When people, and I think, that's why people really were drawn to him, because he was so genuine and so accepting and talkative and charismatic stuff, these qualities that Erika just doesn't have. And yeah. it kind of strange to me that I've witnessed guys like him pick girls like her. So.
Yeah, and then she's threatened to go after, I don't know exactly how, she insinuated like she's going to start suing or going after people that are defaming her or making fun of her. And Charlie would have never done that.
No, he leaned into it.
He leaned into it. Remember the South Park episode?
It's funny. It was really funny. I laughed at it.
Yeah, he's like, basically, I've made it now. I'm on South Park. Mm-hmm. And that's the right thing to do, probably for her. But again, she doesn't have experience as CEO or running a company.
I wish South Park would make fun of her.
She she has her right that they probably will, but she has a right to be emotional right now, mm-hmm. and to focus on her kids and not worried about that. She needs to be in that space and trying to deal with the loss of her husband, raising kids, everybody, picking it.
I don't know. I just don't feel like the loss of her husband is really a loss for her.
I don't know. I don't want to judge her that way.
I don't know. She doesn't, like I said, she doesn't seem torn up to me.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody grieves differently, I guess.
Everybody grieves differently. I never saw a really breakdown in Ball, which if someone was talking to me, probably is what I would be doing if I lost my spouse. But she just kind of dabbed her eyes and kept on talking. Mm-hmm. So it's just which people are making fun of her because of the eye dabbing too. So
yeah.